What is up, you tactical peeps out there? It is I, turn-based Nanashi. Hey, how's everybody doing? Missed you peeps, I really did. Today, we're going to be jumping right into a 5 turn-based games with romantic options. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm so hyped. I'm hyped.
Hello, everyone. Nanashi, I would like an introduction.
Oh, that's where you were. Well, everybody, this is Sarah. Long story short, she was a combat drone that I saved and fixed. Now she's a harmless media drone. But honestly, I think she is still bloodthirsty. She has these moments every now and then.
Oh, how I miss the smell of the battlefield.
How the hell do you even smell?
Battle start. Combat mode engaged. Setup phase.
Wandering Sword drops you into a world of ancient Chinese martial arts legends, often called the Jianghu, where wandering swordsmen and hidden masters shape the fate of the land. You begin as a young martial artist who narrowly survives a deadly conflict between powerful factions. Left weak but determined, your journey becomes one of growth and mastery, traveling across villages, mountains, and hitting sections, all to learn new techniques and uncover the truth behind the conflict that nearly killed you. The combat system blends turn-based strategy with positioning on a grid where every step and strike matter. Martial art techniques range from sword styles to internal energy abilities, letting you craft a fighting style that fits your approach. As you grow stronger, you can recruit allies, forming a party of warriors with their own skills and loyalties. One of the game's strengths is the feeling of exploring a living martial arts world. You meet masters, train under different schools, complete quests for wandering heroes, and slowly build your reputation amongst the martial artist community. Visually, the game mixes classic pixel characters with detailed 3D environments, and it looks so damn good! There are 3 main romantic options and 3 side relationships. This game is playable on PlayStation, PC, and Switch.
Ending setup phase. Starting movement phase.
Pathfinder Kingmaker begins with a simple promise and an enormous responsibility. You start as an adventurer hired to help tame a lawless region known as the Stolen Lands. But after defeating its bandit rulers, you're given something far more dangerous than monsters to fight: a throne. Now you're not just an adventurer, you're the ruler of a growing kingdom. This game blends classic party-based role-playing with large-scale decision-making. You assemble a party of companions, each with their own personalities, rivalries, and loyalties. Then venture into forests, ruins, and ancient dungeons to uncover threats lurking across the land. Combat follows the deep rules of the Pathfinder tabletop system, allowing for huge character customization, warriors, spellcasters, rogues, and countless hybrid builds that can be crafted, giving players the freedom to shape their party however they want. But the adventure doesn't stop on the battlefield. Between quests, you must govern your kingdom. That means building towns, appointing advisors, and resolving political disputes and responding to crises that could either strengthen your rule or tear your realm apart. For this game, there are 7 romantic options, playable on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Ending movement phase. Beginning action phase.
Trails of Cold Steel. This is where the journey begins. This game drops you into a prestigious Thor's Military Academy, a school that trains the future leaders of the Empire. You play as Rain, a quiet, thoughtful student placed in the Academy's experimental class 7, a group made of both nobles and commoners in a nation divided by class conflict that alone is enough to spark tension. Rather than focusing on a single war or villain, the game unfolds like a semester at a military academy. Students attend classes, build friendships, and go on field studies across the Empire. Each trip exposes the cracks, forming the society as noble houses and leaders struggle for control over the country. Combat uses a strategic turn-based system where positioning, teamwork, and timing abilities can determine victory. Characters coordinate attacks, exploit enemy weaknesses, and unleash powerful S-crafts that can instantly turn the tide of battle. But the real strength of the game lies in its slow, deliberate storytelling. You get to know every member of Class 7, watching rivalries soften into friendships as they confront political unrest, hidden conspiracies, and forces that threaten to pull the Empire into a full-scale conflict. There are 7 romantic options in this game, playable on PlayStation, PC, and Switch.
Ending action phase. Bonus action.
Next up, we have Conception 2, set in the world under constant threat from creatures known as dust circles. Set in a world under constant threat from creatures, Conception 2 blends dungeon crawling combat with an unusual academy life system. You play as Wake, a rare warrior known as God's Gift, pretty much the same as Conception 1. If y'all haven't seen that video, please check it out. Anyway, God's Gift is someone capable of fighting the monsters that ordinary soldiers can't defeat. Wake enrolls at the Star Gods Academy, a school that trains special students called disciples, to battle these growing threats. But defeating the monsters requires more than skill with a blade. To create powerful allies known as Star Children, Wake forms strong bonds with female disciples through the ritual called class mating. I'm sure y'all get what that means. There are 7 characters you can, well, make Star Children with. Playable on PC, unless you have a Vita and a 3DS.
Ending turn.
Our Adventure Guild. This game plays like a running brain of a fantasy guild. Rather than swinging the sword yourself, in Our Adventure Guild you take the role of the guild master, pretty much kind of like XCOM, how you're the commander commanding people or your troops in XCOM. It's the same thing, except instead of guns and stuff, it's swords and stuff. Anyway, you're the person responsible for building, managing, and guiding a group of adventurers through dangerous quests across a classic fantasy world. Your main job is to recruit heroes, train them, equip them, and decide which missions they take on. Warriors, mages, rogues, and other classes all bring different strengths, and assembling the right team becomes a puzzle of strategy and risk management. Adventurers head out on quests where battles play out in turn-based tactical encounters, with positioning, abilities, and party composition determining whether the team returns victorious or they don't return at all. Romance in this game is kind of somewhat infinite, only because it's random. Basically, two characters have to align perfectly to even have a romance. There can be love triangles and a lot of things going on, so really check on your peoples to see if they have any romantic interests. This game is playable on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the next one. If you still want more, check out the channel for more romantic games lists and other lists for other types of games. All turn-based though, don't worry about it, I got you on that part. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel. We are on a road to 1,000 subscribers, and honestly, thank every one of you. Everyone who stayed on this channel, I appreciate you guys more than you know. Peace out, you amazing, awesome tactical peeps.